Hey YouTube, welcome to the Subprime to Prime YouTube channel. Here our focus is to get you from subprime to prime, and all that starts with knowing where we want to go on our financial journey. This channel is for information and educational purposes only and is not intended to be financial or legal advice. Alright, let's get into it. So, today I'm going to talk about a method of paying down debt that can prove very valuable, and it's called the debt snowball method. And essentially, when we talk about getting rid of that additional debt and those things that are weighing you down right now on your financial journey, you're going to want to find strategies and methods to paying that stuff down so that it becomes less and less of a financial burden for you, and you're able to actually move through the process a lot faster. So today I'm going to talk to you about a method again called the debt snowball method. And this absolutely works. I've used it myself, and by no means is it my idea or did I come up with it. It was something over time I researched during my financial journey, and when I say it absolutely works, if you work it, it does work. And you can actually, everything I speak on, you can actually go and do the research yourself and, fact check me if you feel the need to do that. And so let's go ahead and get started. Now, the debt snowball method is a debt reduction strategy that was popularized by, personal finance folks in various at various times, and it focuses on paying off debts in a systematic way, starting with the smallest debt and working your way up to larger ones. And I'm going to be utilizing some notes here so that I make sure I give you the most accurate information that I can. And in how that works is, like I said, you're taking and paying off the smallest debt and working your way to the larger ones. And I'm going to walk you through it kind of step by step. And please, by all means, take notes so that you get this down, because it is super helpful. Now, what you're going to want to do is you want to list out your debts. And when we spoke in previous videos about really outlining what bills and what monies you have going out and what monies you have coming in, this should have been part of it, like listing out truly all of your expenses. And then debt is part of looking at your overall financial picture. So you list your debts and begin by creating a list and include the total amount owed, the minimum monthly payments, and the interest rate for each debt, and arrange them from smallest to largest based on the total amount owed. Okay? And so what you're going to do is you're going to make minimum payments on all of your debts. Continue making the minimum payments on all the debts to avoid any late fees or penalties. And then next, you're going to identify the smallest debt from your list. This is the debt you'll focus on paying off first. Now, this is the tricky part. You're going to have to figure out how to allocate extra funds to do this. And in one program, they refer to it as an accelerator amount. Again, that is someone else's name for it, but I thought it was super, super appropriate and memorable, so that you know that any extra money that you have available to pay debt, like from, let's say you've earned extra money doing some kind of freelance work or Amazon, Etsy, or consulting, or whatever have you, any other means by which you earn extra money, this is an actual powerful tool to use that money towards making those payments a lot faster. So what you're going to do is you're going to allocate those extra funds and any disposable income that you may have towards paying off the smallest debt. This could be money saved from cutting expenses or additional income, as I just referred to before. And once the smallest debt is paid off, take the entire amount you were paying on the debt, including the minimum payment, and apply it towards the next smallest debt. And this creates kind of a snowball effect where the amount you can put towards a debt repayment increases with each debt payoff. So you're going to take the smallest debt that you have, and any additional monies that you earn, you put it towards that smallest debt, including the minimum payment. And then once that debt is paid off, you take the minimum payment that you were paying plus the accelerator amount. Let's call the accelerator amount $200. Let's say, for example, you had $200 and you had a minimum payment on your city card that was $55. So you're going to take that $200 plus the $55 until that smallest card is paid off, and then you're going to apply both portions of that to the next one, the next smallest debt. And you're going to repeat that process until you're paying off the debt one by one, and then gradually moving to your larger debts. And this is to include your automobiles, your mortgage, and anything that you actually are carrying a balance on from month to month. And you celebrate the small wins, the quick wins that you get once you pay off that first and second debt. It really starts to get actually exciting that, hey, that debt's gone, and now I have this extra money that I can move towards paying off the next one. And I can tell you from experience, it is just liberating to not have that monkey on your back anymore. It's one of those things where you become addicted to paying off the debt, and it's super helpful. It'll help you move forward in your financial journey much quicker. But that's one of those things where it takes a little bit of discipline, because you're going to want to be very, very consistent with this. This is something that you can't do one month and not do the next. If emergencies arise, you got to do what you got to do. But, just with revealing just what that can do over the course of, let's say you have 9 debts that you're trying to pay down and you've already knocked out 3. That is, what we're talking about. Moving yourself forward, taking the time to really, really discipline yourself and get shit done, in other words. So, and you continue that process until you are debt free. And you can utilize this in just more than your personal finances. This actually can be utilized in your business finances as well. Now, not saying that it's an easy task, but it is super strategic and systematic once you get it started. Once you get it started, it takes on a life of its own. And then all of that money that you owed in debt can now come back to your life. And then you can do things like, invest it, make sure you built up a proper savings or emergency fund and those types of things. And if you found this video helpful, please like and subscribe, and come check out Subprime to Prime on the school platform. Thanks so much, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.